Okay, my money way longer than a NASCAR race. I told her keep going on the gas for the break.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Car Ride Reactions. Today was a big one. We've been waiting for this all summer. We just walked out of F1. Ken, what do you think, bro?
I loved that movie. Like, absolutely loved it. It was everything I wanted, exceeded expectations, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a 9 out of 10. That was a great fucking movie.
And we bought popcorn helmets. Yeah.
Brad Pitt's amazing in it. Damson Idris is amazing in it. I do not know the actress's name, but if you watch Ted Lasso, the therapist from Ted Lasso was Damson Idris's mother in this movie. Incredible
exactly who she was.
In this movie.
Okay, good call. Great
and
call.
then also the tech director Kate, she did amazing, and so did the owner. Really great movie. Obviously we knew the directors of it were the same folks that did Top Gun Maverick, so I mean, if you saw that movie, you knew this was going to be, high speed, really fast action and stuff like that. They freaking delivered and more, in my opinion. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just outright agree with you real quick, 9. And I'll get the only reason it's not a 10 to me is because sometimes in sports movies, when you have kind of those unbelievable things, like, he's a NASCAR, well, there goes my popcorn helmet. You have those NASCAR drivers that, or like a NASCAR driver coming in to F1. It's like, that's a little unbelievable. Like, I'll knock it like a point for that just for being like a little crazy, but we love sports movies that are, people like overcoming the odds and all that. So
yeah,
totally not there. No, absolute 9 out of 10. The driving scenes, epic. The acting, great. The cinematography, great. I mean, my jaw dropped at a certain point in the movie that we'll get into. I thought it was good story. I thought it was good storytelling too. And then I think my favorite thing is I don't really know much about F1.
Yeah.
So I kind of got to learn about F1 while watching it.
Yeah.
I think I saw they call this like a semi-fiction because like the story is fictional, but like what it was trying to do, like introduce people to the sport, is realistic. So I thought that was really cool.
Every other team, all the drivers and all, even like the pit crew of the folks were all like the current people that drive for them and work for them. So like at the very end, when the guy for Mercedes tapped Damson on the shoulder and was like, hey, if you ever want to drive for us in the future, we got a spot for you. That guy Toto actually is the driver director for Mercedes right now. So the guy earlier on in the movie, when he like flicked off the apex for cutting them off, that guy is the Haas driver director. So like all of that was really freaking cool, and like goes back to your point of it's semi-fictional in the sense that Max Verstappen's in this race, Lewis Hamilton is in this race racing against Brad Pitt. So like that must have just been surreal moments for both Brad Pitt and Damson Idris to be literally driving with them on the track. Like that must have been insane.
Because it does sound like they did some of the driving in it, and because I thought I read something like they drove like slightly lower powered versions or something like that. So they did some of the driving for sure. I'm as someone that's not super tapped into F1, like I do know Lewis Hamilton, so that was pretty cool. Like that they included him. Are you? Did you watch the Netflix show? Or anything?
Yeah, I watched multiple seasons.
Okay, so you're pretty tapped in.
Yeah,
like, this made me want to go watch that. It really did make me want to go. It looks like a really cool, interesting sport. I mean, like track. I know you ran track. It's like fighting for that 1/10 of a second is everything. So
yeah, the main difference I would say just is like obviously it's reality once you're watching it on the show, the Drive to Survive. So it's like you're watching the last year's season. So like this all has happened. Like it's all statistical. Like you already know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, it's like you're seeing it all happen. That's the cool part that I found about the movie was that instead of it being, something that we've already seen or something that I've already heard about, I already know Max Verstappen wins 5 of these next 10 races, but like now we're going to see it. This was different because like it's legitimately a story we don't know anything about. So like just actually following a story like that along the back half of a season was really, really cool.
Yeah, and there's definitely a cutout there somewhere where Damson won, because this morning I saw a video that I wish I hadn't seen it originally, but now that like how the movie played out, it doesn't bother me. But I thought I'd ruined that he was going to win the last race because somebody, I guess they shot these at like real races in 2023 and 2024.
Yes.
So there was a guy that was in like the pit or like the infield, And when they brought the extras on, he just never left. He's like, so I ended up being an extra in this movie. But when he was showing his video, Damson walked out with the trophy and was like celebrating with the crowd. And so when Brad Pitt ended up winning, or Sonny Hayes ended up winning, I was like, there's definitely a cut out there where Pierce was the winner of this movie, that they had definitely go the other way. But it was more Sonny's movie, so I was cool with that. Damson Idris, man, like I know Idris or Idris, how do you say his last?
I think it's Idris, but I'm not sure.
We watch Snowfall. People that watch Snowfall know he's a star, but this is the movie that I think he's a guy that deserves to be like a star, and I think this will start that path for him. And then when he's, this is my prediction, y'all, I'm not saying this is the thing, but when he becomes the new Black Panther, he will really reach A-list status at that point, I think.
That's if they don't pick a white man.
Yeah, you know, hey, the comics just made a white Black Panther, so who knows, man. Ryan Gosling for White Panther. Timothy, I'm stealing this joke too, but I saw someone say Timothy Chalamet to Chalamet, Black Panther. But no, that movie, yeah, it's if it was a normal summer, that would easily be like movie of the summer. It's gonna have some tough competition, but what's cool about that is it doesn't have to compete with Superman, Fantastic Four. This is its own thing. But I really enjoy. Definitely the most like fun, like. I hate calling it experience because it was a movie, but like definitely the most fun, like just blockbuster since Top Gun Maverick for sure.
Yeah, no,
like,
it definitely did feel like an experience.
Yeah.
I know what you mean for sure.
This was the summer blockbuster that I feel like we haven't had. Honestly, probably, definitely. I'd still put it behind Sinners, but second favorite movie of the year for me so far.
For sure.
Yeah,
fully agree.
Yeah, and Sinners, you know, a little early to be movie this summer, but so since we were going to see a sports movie, I thought about this earlier. I'm going to give you one of those blind rankings, and where you don't know what comes next. Okay. Rank them 1 to 5. So F1, where would you rank that? There might be better movies.
Okay,
that might
5, I guess. Yeah.
5. Okay. So F1, you're putting 5 at, or you're putting it worse. All right. The next movie out of the 5 is The Replacements.
Oh. Well, I guess 4. I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's tough,
yeah.
bro. These are tough. That's the whole point of them, is they're tough. Hey, go Knowles, bro. Florida State hoodie. All right. Coach Carter.
3.
Rocky.
Probably 1.
Okay, so whatever I have left goes 2, and it's Dodgeball.
Yeah.
You've never seen those before? They're fun. I think they're kind of fun.
No, I've never seen those
because they're tough. Because like you have no idea. So now, what would you rank those that you know what those?
Honestly, I like that ranking because I mean, like I can't say F1's better than any of those movies when I just walked out of them. Like I can't do that.
I'd probably go out of those 5.
I mean, it's probably a better movie than Dodgeball, but like
I've
seen Dodgeball like 75 times. So
I think Coach Carter's probably the best out of those. I'd probably go F1 too, though. To be honest with you, I'd probably out of all those. Because I love The Replacements, but I don't think I'd go that high for that one. Oh, there's a spot right there, actually. Yeah, no, I thought this was one of the better sports movies that's come out in a while. I mean, what's the last really good sports movie you remember seeing in theaters?
I couldn't even tell you, dude. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I feel like, that was kind of a played out thing for a while. I feel like we were just getting a lot of sports movies. Now the next one we're getting is that horror movie with Jordan Peele.
Yeah, I'm completely out on that.
I'm down for that one. I'm down.
It's not look good to me at all.
I'm down for that one, to be completely honest with you. I'm here for it. What about in that movie? What did you think of where they put the cameras on the cars and stuff? Like I felt like I was in the car a few times.
That's how they do it if you watch races and on the show. Yeah, that's how it is. So
okay.
It was like watching a race.
Okay, do they have the mics live where you can?
Yep.
That's really cool too.
Yep. So during races, you are constantly hearing what the driver is saying to his team and what the team is saying back to the driver.
Do they do these at like what time are these races?
It just depends on what location where they are in the country. Yeah. So when they have the Vegas one, that one is a nighttime race all the time because the rest of the world, it's in the
race
West
week
Coast.
Race week in Miami is F1.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
cool.
They call it week, but really I think the event starts on Thursday. Thursday's the first pre-practice, and then they have practice on Friday. a qualifying round Saturday, and then the races on Sunday.
Okay, because there was that one in Miami one year where there was like a ton of memes that came out. Like there was that one where that reporter was talking to Paolo Banchero and thought it was Patrick Mahomes. Like that one was really funny. Okay, so yeah, no, I need to get tapped into the sport. I really don't.
It's cool.
Do anything with this sport at all. I'm not much of a race guy, but that movie made me want to do it. Like I said, easy 9 for sure. What about trailers? What was your trailer going into it?
Caught Stealing.
Caught Stealing. That was the one you said.
Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz, and I can't remember who else, but it looks really, really good. Oh, the guy from House of Dragon. I cannot remember his name right now, but Damon in House of Dragon is also in that movie.
Okay. And then I think mine was Roof Man. Was that the Channing Tatum one? Yeah, that's the one that looked good to me, man. He's just like living in the Toys
R Us. It's apparently based on a true story.
Yeah, I saw that. There's no way that can be super. It's got to be made up a little bit, right? Because
it apparently happened. I looked it up and read an article about it yesterday. Honestly, because I saw that trailer yesterday, and I read an article on it. And I was like, this happened. Huh?
Damn. Okay. Fuck yeah. Well, I fuck with that.
Just like the movie. I can't remember the name of it, but Tom Hanks when he's sitting in the airport. I think it's called Airport, where he's sitting in the terminal. Oh, it's Terminal. That's what it's called. And he's in the terminal airport for like 4 days because.
Oh, I've not seen that. I heard
oh my God, watch that movie.
He's just chilling in the
airport.
airport.
And that's a true story. Yes, watch that movie. It's just like that, essentially.
Interesting.
It happens over like a holiday period. He's like stuck in there, and there's a reason he gets stuck, but I don't want to say it because it's gonna ruin the movie. So like,
I know there's like an old movie about like a guy that's in like jury duty, and the guy's like has like kind of a shitty life, and like they feed them 3 times a day. He's staying in a hotel and stuff, so he keeps like going against the jury to make jury duty like last as long as possible. I can't remember what that movie is, but that's like a funny concept. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really enjoyed that. Like that was one that I had high expectations for. Really fucking like this popcorn bucket too, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it delivered for sure.
Sunny Haze. But yeah, no, I'm down for more of that, like more like true summer blockbusters like that. Like we're getting obviously a ton of good summer movies this year, and I think Jurassic Park also would be a summer blockbuster, but the summer blockbuster that's not like a franchise movie. That Top Gun Maverick, which that was a sequel, but the Top Guns, the F1s, the those kind of things. But yeah, man, I guess we're back for Jurassic Park next week.
Yep.
And then we get Superman the week after that.
Yep.
And then I know I'll be doing I Know What You Did Last Summer after that, and then Fantastic Four, and then I'll probably do Happy Gilmore too. You're not that interested in Happy Gilmore?
Not really.
I'm
not running to it.
Yeah, I hope it's good, but I'll get to it when I get to it, kind of thing. Honestly, if Ironheart slaps, we could do one for Ironheart. Which first 3 episodes, I co-signed first 3 episodes of that. Stop the hate. But yeah, all right, y'all. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. Later.